In the space of just 5 years, GT Academy has gone from a gaming experiment to being the world's most innovative driver selection program. 10 bedroom gamers have gone from virtual to reality and now compete as professional motor racing drivers, taking multiple podiums at international race meetings all over the world. Now the search is on for the next generation, the gamer who will become a Nismo athlete and change his life forever. This is GT Next Level. Well, this year the journey to find the next Nismo athlete starts again as 1 million gamers competed online to get to national finals. Now 168 gamers from across 7 European territories are left competing for just 42 places at race camp at Silverstone.
I'm only here to win. I want to win this prize and I want to be the best in the world.
This will change, hopefully, my life forever.
Donc c'est tout simplement la meilleure chose qui pourrait m'arriver pour aller à Silverstone.
Bring it on.
Well, the two-day territory finals are being held across the length and breadth of Europe as places like Zandvoort in Holland, Sturup in Sweden, and the home of British motorsport and the GT Academy, Silverstone. One Nismo athlete who knows the pressures this elite group of gamers are going through is 2011 Academy winner, Jan Mardenborough.
But the guys will be feeling really nervous. I mean, they're finalists, so they deserve to be here, but at the same time, the margins are so small, so they've got to perform.
And the added pressure is in chasing the ultimate dream.
Quero sempre superar-me a mim próprio e gostava mesmo de
Well, ever since a small boy, I wanted to become a racing driver, he says.
Si ganara la competición, sería el sueño de mi
If I won the
vida,
competition, it would be a dream of my life because since childhood, I've always wanted to be a driver. At every national final, the gamers take part in 4 challenges, but have this year's hopefuls done enough in terms of preparation to get through?
GT5 sur la PlayStation 3.
Well, in terms of driving, all I've done is train on GT5 and
a bit
PS3.
apprehensive about the media because I mean it's very tough to train for that kind of thing.
To be honest, I'm scaring about the real driving, you know, a little bit, and the fitness.
I prepared for this by doing a lot of physical training, doing a lot of running, jumps, push-ups.
Well, gamers compete live against each other. Only the best will go through to race camp in Silverstone. First up, it's the gaming challenge.
3, 2, 1, go!
Well, as professional racing drivers, the gamers will be given lessons on simulators to improve their racecraft and learn new tracks. Day one sees the best 24 gamers from each territory, finding who is the best and can take the pressure of a virtual race.
I've been practicing for this for a long time now, so I just keep doing what I do.
I'm stressed for this event, you know.
I want to drive as consistent as possible and just get the best time possible.
É preciso esforço enorme.
It'll take a lot of effort to succeed, he says. You require a lot of talent for racing. Well, to get to this level of competition, every gamer has invested a lot of effort in both the virtual and real worlds. 21-year-old business student Shane Ward is competing in the UK and Ireland territory.
My final day of training, turning around on the multi-fitness stage and slipped clean face onto the concrete. Luckily I haven't broken my nose, but severe lacerations.
League tables and head-to-head time trials help to find the best. By the end of the virtual competition, 84 gamers will remain.
It's a great challenge to compare with other competitors. I like it. It was fun.
The simulators here, they're completely different than what you're used to at home. That creates a big gap.
Well, last year I only managed to get on the reserve list, but this year I'm in the top 6.
Just managed to scrape through for the top 6, which means now we move off the gaming, we get into the serious business.
Oh, with only 12 gamers left in each final, they head to the media challenge. Well, today, the would-be Academy finalists experienced the realities of a press conference with the pressure of being in the spotlight. Nicola Saponari, 25-year-old estate agent competing in the Benelux territory, knows a professional racing driver must be media savvy.
Et donc, oui, je trouve que les médias sont très importants.
Yeah, I think the media is very important. There's Twitter, Facebook these days. And it's important to be on social networks and to know what's going on. It's good for me to be able to communicate with my fans as well. Well, the territory finals give just a taste of what's required of a Nismo athlete. Just one gamer per territory will be chosen at the end of the week-long challenges at the Silverstone race camp. Well, Lucas Orines, the 2008 GT Academy winner, knows just how hard it is to remain part of this exclusive driving club.
It's really tough because you know that you have competitors, you are Nismo athlete, you have to do well, you have the pressure to do well on track, out of the track. It sounds easy to do, but at the end it's not easy to join all these skills together, so it's tough.
Well, over the past 5 years, the Nismo athletes have taken podiums all over the world in GT, LMP2 and Formula 3. GT Academy co-concept creator Darren Cox has seen critics silenced as the Academy has grown year on year.
Over 2 million people have tried to become the pro driver. We've had over 500 million virtual miles driven during that time. So not only online, but also on track, we've been massively successful.
Well, the cream of this year's online competitors are now halfway to race camp and the chance to become a Nismo athlete. Experienced instructors watch over the gamers as they get a first chance to go from virtual to reality in the driving challenge.
I need to feel how the car behaves. That could be really difficult.
You have to be a lot more finer and it has to be a lot more precise.
I'm going to score them, depending how good they handle the car.
The big difference is there's no room for error. If you get it wrong, there's no reset button.
So 2 practice runs each. I'll be in with one, JP will be in the second car. So we'll give you some hints and tips on where you can potentially improve in preparation for your 2 all-important timed runs.
3, 2, 1.
Scoring good points is a challenge, something that 26-year-old fitness instructor Hans Kirchhoff from Holland is only too aware of.
In a real car, you have to deal with G-forces, and you're going to have a lot of distractions around you, and you need to learn a small new track, and you need to avoid cones. So there are a lot of aspects you need to keep in mind and know. I need to be clean there and get the max out of that.
Well, despite all the pressures of a virtual world, the stress of turning that into reality proves too much for some Academy hopefuls.
There we go. That's the first time for me, you know.
Well, the final challenge is fitness, something the gamers will want to prepare for, but it's tough to deliver.
Yeah, pretty much every day I've been doing push-ups, sit-ups, the plank, the bleep test, everything day after day after day.
Bah, là, effectivement, c'est le dernier challenge.
Well, next challenge coming up is quite stressful, he says.
I started GT Academy 2 months ago, and I prepared for this by doing a lot of physical training.
Well, Timo Koskela is a 32-year-old mechanical engineer in the Nordic finals. It's his 3rd attempt to get to race camp. He knows how hard it can be.
It's really difficult to be at your best and do many exercises in a row and do good everywhere.
Well, as a Nismo athlete, the importance of fitness cannot be underestimated. It could mean the difference between coming fourth or a podium place.
I put all out there and couldn't do any better, so I'm happy.
I expected to be in the first three, but I think I am a little bit lower than that.
I hope the real race car is going to be really, really tough if I make it to the next round. I want more. Bring me more.
Well, after 2 days of grueling physical and mental challenges, it's time to reflect on how far they've come and wait to find just who will make it to Silverstone.
This is a great opportunity to make my way into real racing.
I've been practicing for this for a long time now.
I think I should win dedication to the cause.
Alors c'est vraiment une grande opportunité parce que je suis vraiment
It's a great opportunity. I'm a big fan of motorsport.
So, if I could ask, please.
Al tercer clasificado de su trofeo.
Third place, which guarantees a place in Silverstone.
From Sweden, from Denmark, from Finland.
And the winner from Hungary.
I'm really excited because first time I was 2008 and then again 2010, so this was third time the lucky one.
The accumulation of putting in all of the hours on the game and all of the blood, sweat and tears, quite literally blood, sweat and tears, to get to this point, it's just amazing.
Well, I can't wait to get to Silverstone. I wish it was tomorrow, he says. Well, for some, like fitness instructor Hans Kirchhoff, failure here gives added incentive to try again next year.
In mind to train for the next final in Silverstone. That will be really good, and of course I want to win there.
This year, 1 million gamers set out to win the world's most innovative driving competition. Only 42 remain. They now have 1 week at Silverstone, the home of British motorsport, to prove they have what it takes to achieve the ultimate prize and become a professional racing driver. Coming next time on GT Next Level, the 2013 Academy hopefuls get their first taste of race camp, and 7 gamers will be going home.
Nissan Nismo takes the GT Academy to the next level. Performance unleashed.